Hello survivors and welcome to a new video. In today's video we're going to be showcasing the new one of the new secret characters, or the second secret character that was released with patch 0.7. The first one was Smith. You can check my video from yesterday about him. Today we are doing Minnah Mannarah. Her stats are okay. She's got quite a horrible Mart stat, but that changes as she gains Mart, projectile speed, duration, area, and cooldown change every minute. What this means is that the duration, area, and cooldown reduction gets times by 2. While that is times by 2, the Mart and projectile speed is divided by 2. So you're going to have less Mart and projectile speed, but your duration, area, and effect and cooldown are increased. Cooldown, I mean decreased, you'll have faster attacks. Then the vice versa happens. Your Mart and projectile speed gets times by 2 and everything else gets divided by 2. So you'll see what I mean by that. But because of her passive, you cannot get any of the arcanas like your Boogaloo of Illusions, your Lost and Found Painting, and the Chaos in the Dark Night. You cannot use these arcanas on this character. They do not work. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to be running a Hellfire build on her because it just makes sense. When your projectile speed gets lowered, Hellfire does some decent damage. She does start with a bloody tear, so we will end up grabbing the other Arcana as well. So because we're using Hellfire, we are going to grab ourselves the Heart of Fire. We are going to grab the Shadow Pinion as well and turn it into Valkyrie Turner. So let's get it right into it. So as you can see already, we have quite a lot of attack speed, projectile speed. We'll grab ourselves the Pierre. I can never get the name right. We'll just say the red gun. Sorry guys, I'm bad at that. Anyway, as you can see, the little explosions go off. Oof, we really should have taken that Toronto box, but we needed the wings as well. Ah, there we go. Grab ourselves Toronto box. So in order to, sorry, I just spaced off there for a bit. In order to unlock the character, guys, what we need to do is you need to play on the dairy plant. Once you go into the dairy plant, the first thing you take will be Mad Groove. You don't need to take the Mad Groove, but obviously you want to try and unlock the character as quickly as possible. So you grab Mad Groove and you grab the cheese that gets brought to you. It is normally at the bottom of the screen when it comes to you. So you grab that, and then what happens is you will spawn 7 werewolves. You need to kill these 7 werewolves and you will hear the sound that plays once you've unlocked a new character or something new in the game, and you will have the character unlocked, and you just need to buy them for 666 coins. Yeah, 666. Not sure why they use that number specifically, but yeah, that's how much you have to pay for her. Anyway, along that as well, do not use Pentagram to kill the werewolves. They are very tanky, so you are going to want to use it, just because you want to get rid of them as soon as possible. But if you use the Pentagram to get rid of them, they do not die properly, and you will not unlock Minnah. You do need to use, what's the wording? Proper weapons. Well, I mean, it is a proper weapon, but it doesn't work because it destroys them, it doesn't kill them. So you need to use your normal weapons. You can use a rosary if you find one soon enough. Otherwise, you need to just kill them normally. They are quite beefy, so it will take a bit of time. But once you've killed them, it will unlock her. You can play her like I am. So this is just a showcase. I am playing in hurry mode so that we can just see how she works. Also with the type of build that we are going to be using, just to see what's best for her. I thought maybe Hellfire because, of her negative projectile speed that she gets. Well, it's not a negative, it's just really slow. So we want to see. Okay, well, let's see what does the damage. And we will go from there, look at maybe a build for her. See if we can get some insane build going. We are playing in the iInladi library because there was actually something that they changed that was a bit of a... they didn't actually mention it. And that is the 20-minute and the 25-minute elite got changed. Yeah, I mean, who would have known or even thought that that was the case? So they actually have a new 25-minute elite, and we're going to take a look at who that is. Or what that is, because we don't know the names, obviously. I did decide to go for a Hellfire build on this one. An explosive build, it's not just Hellfire. Because of just the way that it works, and because we have such a huge AoE at times because of her passive. So we don't really need the cooldown or the projectile speed or anything like that. Doesn't matter if the projectiles are big, small, anything. It should do a lot of damage. So we're using the Heart of Fire Arcana. As you guys saw, I did take that first. We are going to take the Arcana that makes the Hellfire bounce. I can't remember its exact name. But we'll see now once we get to the 11-minute mark. We are doing it on hurry gameplay, guys. So this does go a lot faster. It normally is harder than normal gameplay. But as you can see, she just breezes through it anyway, because she starts with Bloody Tear. Okay, we are still looking for the fire one though. Doesn't look like it wants to appear for us. We aren't doing this to kill the Reaper, so we aren't really that interested in grabbing the Clock Lancet and the Laurel. We don't need it, we're just showcasing how she works. Again, to unlock her, you need to collect the cheese and the dairy plant by grabbing the Mad Groove, and then after that, kill the 7 werewolves. Do not use Pentagram, use other weapons. She does start with Bloody Tear, so it does make me want to go a crit build with her. I don't know. I will take Ventisector, Ventisector, I guess is what it's called. Just because it does evolve with the Bloody Tear. Grab ourselves a Duplicator. Because who doesn't like more projectiles? Still waiting on Fire Wand. We don't want to get 8 the Sparrow because that kind of defeats the purpose of having our other gun blowing things up. So as you can see, the explosions that happen, it's really cool. And then they'll start to bounce as well, which is even better. I'm just trying to think what we can run here. What's the last thing we need? Because we're going to go Fire Wand. And then what else? That will evolve. That will evolve. Okay, let's banish Song of Mana because we don't want it. Okay, we've got our Valkyrie Turner now, so now this has explosions. Okay, so the thing is, Valkyrie Turner kind of messes up with Vento Sacto. Vento Yeah, because you have to constantly be moving for this one, and for Valkyrie Turner you need to keep stopping. So having both of them on the same character is kind of a bad idea because they can't really coexist correctly with each other, if that makes sense. The one you need to be moving, the other one you need to continuously stop. They don't work together. Don't do what I did, guys. Vento Sacro requires you to move all the time, while the other one requires you to stop all the time. Okay, we need to grab, here we go, Waltz of Pearls, so that our projectiles can bounce up to 3 times. We still haven't even unlocked the fire wand. There we go. Well, we don't need another passive, so we're just going to go grab the we're going to go grab the empty tome. Although maybe I should just grab projectile speed for the sake of it. Or even clover might be good. Let's go for area of effect. And maybe we'll just grab the axe. It's not part of the build, but what the hell. Okay, let's upgrade Fire 1 to Hellfire. That upgraded the... we got Fula. Not the upgrade we wanted, but the upgrade we needed. We'll grab the lightning ring. Look how big those axes are when they do eventually shoot. They're massive. Yeah, let me know, guys, down in the comments if there is a certain build that you would like to see with this character. I thought that having like a Hellfire, Valkyrie Turner kind of build would look good on her. On paper it did, but then I remembered that she starts, or she can get this weapon, and it mixes with the Bloody Tear. I should have just left Bloody Tear and not got the Vento Sacro, because they kind of coincide. They don't work together. Valkyrie Turner and the Vento Sacro are like the polar opposites. So let me know what build you'd like to see, guys, with these instead of the Vento Sacro. As you can see, the projectile speed from her passive just becomes insane. They all get very small and they start destroying everything. We don't really want the large projectile speed with her. We want the slow projectile speed. That's how the character works, unfortunately, so there's nothing we can really do about it. Okay, everything's upgraded. Okay guys, this is on hurry mode as well, so if you are looking at the clock timer and being like, damn, you know, it's only been like 8 minutes and it's already on 17. Yeah, it's because the clock time is actually doubled in hurry mode. Just makes it so even though the game is 30 minutes long, it takes 15 minutes to finish. The only reason I do it is it's just a lot quicker time-wise. And if you're quick enough, you can do everything you can in normal mode. It's not like you miss out on anything. We are just waiting for the 21-minute mark so we can get our mad groove before we grab the XP, just so that we don't waste it. Okay, so again, in the beginning I told you the 20-minute mark and the 25-minute mark elite has changed. So as you saw, that used to be the 25-minute mark elite, but they've changed it. He is now the 20-minute mark elite. They didn't mention anything about it in the patch notes, from what I read. I could have read wrong though. You can, I stand to be corrected. You can let me know down in the comments. Here's our next Arcana. Grab the Mad Groove. Alright, we've unlocked all of the different rings. I don't think we're even going to get the chance to upgrade them all. Fortunately, I was silly and I went and took... As soon as I grabbed the Mad Groove, it leveled us up all those levels. I don't think these guys will die very quickly. Maybe once we move over to the small portion. Small AoEs where our Mart is doubled, then we'll be able to kill them a lot quicker. Okay, they're all dead. It's just a bunch of free eggs. Again, we're not going to land up killing the Reaper. Which is unfortunate, but I mean, we don't need to. It is just eggs, but I don't think I'll use this character that often. I do kill the Reaper every time on Smithy because he's awesome. I really like how his passive works as well. Even the new character, her passive is kind of the same as Smithy's, where she gains everything 0.5% of a level. And he has the new level 25, Minnah 25 elite guys. It's like this old little witch. let's just try and see if we can see them. So as you can see, got ourselves a new elite. Ooh, can't see half of my screen. Oh, that actually made a noise when we killed her. That's very interesting. Did anyone else hear that noise? Alright, so we're nearly finished. We'll have a look at what did the most damage to see if this is a viable thing to play with. Okay, it wasn't killing her that made that noise, it was the mad groove. Alright, that's good to know. So we didn't actually unlock anything, it was just mad groove that made that sound. Okay, we are on to the last 30 seconds of the run. I know it says 1.5 minutes, but again, this is hurry mode, so it's just half the time. As you can see, the Vento Sacra, well, the last minute we unfortunately got the divide by 2 might, which is really cucky for us. But it doesn't matter. As you can see, we survived for the 30 minutes. And that's all that matters. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and seeing how this character works. Let me know down in the comments what build we should try with them, or what build you guys would like to see. So our Hellfire did the most damage. The gun actually did 7.6 million on its own because of the explosions. And that did 7.9. But again, because of Valkyrie Turner, these two kind of work opposite each other, so it doesn't work very well for us. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again soon for the next one. And please remember, keep safe, survivors. Cheers.